Good day, everyone. Today, I'll be explaining why most engineers and electricians fail Kahramaa exam and what are the professional ways in order to be able to pass this exam. Today, I will explain from technical and examiner perspective why many electricians or technicians fail Kahramaa certification exam in Doha or in Qatar at large. Firstly, we have to know that the wiring code or the standard reference of electrical installation in Doha still remain as 2018 as of this video. Before now, we have for Kahramaa, we have I think 2020, 2006. There is 2008, right? There is 2010. There is 2014. There's 2016, yes. We have 2016, and the latest one or the updated one is what? 2018. We may have some updates, maybe pamphlet or directives, but not majorly like that of 2018. Yeah, I have of that. I have 2010, and since then I've gotten the Kahramaa specification. I've been working with them. So it is not just about intelligence, it is about your technical deep, your code compliance, and your professional execution with a lot of electrical technical background knowledge. So Kahramaa examiners will test your competency. They want to know your safety awareness and your compliance with the Qatar regulation, not just basic electrical knowledge. So I'm going to discuss at least around 10 reasons why uh, electricians and technicians fail the exam. But before that, we need to understand the uh, power flow chart, especially for engineers or for supervisors going for the exam, right? So let's say we have a substation here. You have a substation here. There is another substation here, right? So your medium voltage, in Doha, medium voltage is from 1,000 volts to 33,000 volt, right? Okay, these are medium voltage classification. Let's say I have my RMU location in this area. We are trying to figure out power flow chart. Let me put it here. Power flow. At least let's understand the chart, then we can take it from there, right? Now I have my, let's say I have my RMU here, 11 to 33 kV, right? Okay. Our review facilities is here. And the quick one, because of time, let me move straight down to transformer room. Definitely it will be step down transformer, right? I see my capacity is 1600 kVA. Normally transformer being in kVA, right? So since it's step down, this will be 11 kV to 415 volts, right? This is a transformer room, right? Okay. Now from here, quick one, move straight to LV panel, right? We have the LV room here. Um, okay. This is where you have your switch there and the rest like that. Then let's move, let me just put it here. Let's say MV panel. Though as of now, it is being called LV panel, not MV panel. Then it moves straight down to SMDB. Uh, it is SMDB category where you have meter arrangement and the rest like that. It depends. Sometimes it's a meter will be here outside, and or meter might be also be in the SMDB room. Then from here, you move straight down to the DB. This is final distribution board, right? Then after a final distribution board, then we talk about your load. Okay. Now, this is just a simple flow chart, a power flow chart. And here we can talk about fourth level uh, to be 12 kA. And here you talk about fourth level as per Kahramaa, that will be 25 kA. And then part of um, LV panel will be 44, right? Sometimes these questions do come out in the exam for supervisor written exam for Kahramaa. Now, in this area, you have here we call it maybe electrical room, right? We call it electrical room. Let me write it down. We call it electrical room, right? And then what is it again? Can we bring out from here? Here I can have my power factor will be around 0.75, 0.75 to zero point 0.8, right? Okay. And between LV panel to SMDB panel, I will have my power factor to be zero point 0.9, right? As per Kahramaa regulation. And from LV panel, you can move straight to DB, sorry, to MDB, to feeder pillars, and the rest like that, if that is required. So this is just a flowchart of power in Doha. And also, in order for us to be able to pass Kahramaa exam, and what are those mistakes that I see a lot of electricians or technicians are doing? Number one is a common mistake is they start the practical without starting from DB, right? So number one, if you don't start from DB, if you don't start your wiring system with Kahramaa from DB, not starting, yeah, not starting from DB distribution board. So if you don't start your wiring from DB, then it's going to be difficult for you to be able to pass a practical exam with Kahramaa. For people that have been conversant and people that have done the exam before, we understand what I'm saying better. The number two is incorrect. Incorrect. I put it in this way. Incorrect breaker selections, right? Incorrect breaker selections or sizing on DB on breakers. Then selection or sizing definitely will be difficult for you to be able to pass the exam. Number three, lack of confidence. Lack of confidence, right? If you don't have confidence, if you are not sure of what you are saying, then it will be difficult for you, for the examiner, to be able to pass you during the exam. So you have to have a lot of confidence. Even if you are given a microphone, you still have to raise your voice in order for them to be sure you understand what you are actually saying. Number four, because of time and unprofessional work. Unprofessional work. So if you are doing the practical and during the practical section you not use proper tools to cut the cable, or you don't use proper tools to lay down the cables on your DP switch or on your flex outlet and the rest like that, then it will be difficult for Kahramaa to pass you for the exam. Then number five, using incorrect cable sizing. Using correct using incorrect cable sizing. So if you're not using correct cable sizing, 2.5 is different from 4 mm, it's from 6 mm. It looks like, but you have to know which one to use and which ones not to use. And if you are connecting like AC above 2.5 kilowatt, that will be using 3 core 6 mm square cable, right? And if you are connecting AC below 2.5 kilowatt, it means you are going to use 2 core 6 mm square cable plus 1 core 4 mm square cable for grounding. So number six, why people fail: insufficient technical background. Insufficient, insufficient, insufficient technical background. Uh, technical background. So if you don't have enough technical background, it may be difficult for you to be able to pass Kahramaa exam because you don't expect them to just ask you one or two questions and they give it certification. You have to know how to connect AC, you have to know how to connect water heater, you have to understand two-way switch, you have to know how to connect exhaust fan, you have to know how to connect ring power sockets, single phase motor, three-phase motors. All these connections, jacuzzi is there, shaving is there, doorbell is there. So you need to all know how to connect all these devices before you can be given the certificate. Then number seven, I think another one which is very common why people fail is slow responses, small responses. If you are during the interview, during the oral, you will be asking some questions and they want you to respond very fast. They want you to respond very fast. So if you are very slow or you are not responding the technical question very well, then it will be difficult for Kahramaa to be able to pass you for the exam. Number eight, um, you need to know some calculations. You have to know how to calculate power factor. You have to know how to calculate horsepower, which has to do with motors. You have to know how to calculate power factor, yeah? So if you don't know all these calculations, it's quite difficult also for you to be able to pass Kahramaa exam calculations. Let me put it here. Calculations updated, right? So number nine, because of time, you have to understand cable color coding. Cable color coding is very important. So if you don't understand cable color coding, it's very difficult to pass the exam. And the last one I'm going to bring here is not connecting the grounding. Say, Kahramaa exam, majorly they are after safety and they want to know how you are trying to achieve that during your installation on your site. So connecting grounding is very, very important. Body grounding, equipment grounding, chassis grounding. So if you are not connecting grounding for your equipment in the electrical room, then it will be difficult for you to be able to pass Kahramaa exam. I will just stop here because of time and I don't want this video to go more lengthy. So if you still have more or one or two things for me you feel I can share with you or I can discuss with you as regarding Kahramaa, kindly let me know and I will be happy to do that. Thank you so much for listening.